Hey guys, what's going on? I've noticed specifically recently that there's been a lot of bashing of the SJW community, specifically when it comes to Marvel Comics in the comic book community, in the comic book fan community, I should say. While I am not, at least I don't view myself as a social justice warrior, I am not pro-feminism. I am not pro-BLM. I don't really, because I'm not a woman and I'm not a black person, so I don't have. I'm not a good ally, as they would say. But specifically in just in my mind, in what I see, there's been a lot of shit talking about Marvel Comics and how they are very pro SJW. The editorial teams are very trying to shove social justice, liberal agendas down people's throats, and I don't entirely disagree with it. There are a lot of things that I think Marvel Comics has done wrong in the last probably 5 or 6 years regarding politics and the way they treated legacy characters, and specifically Thor, Captain Marvel, and Hawkeye, who is probably my favorite Marvel comic character at the moment. Clint Barton, not Kate Bishop. Kate Bishop will never be Hawkeye to me. That's just Kate Bishop is someone who wears purple and has a bow, similar to Clint Barton Hawkeye. I love Matt Fraction's run on Hawkeye. I thought it was brilliant. Anytime the story revolved around Kate Bishop, I either skipped the issue or was bored out of my mind reading it. I think it was interesting initially making Jane Foster Thor and removing Mjolnir from Odinson. Thought that was interesting. But again, not a huge Thor fan. Never have been. So that one really didn't stick. Wasn't really a sore sticky point to me. Captain Marvel. I've never liked Carol Danvers. She always comes. I know she's supposed to be the strongest, or one of the strongest female characters in the Marvel universe. I personally am not a fan of hers. I understand why they gave her the mantle of Captain Marvel to resurrect that character, that costume specifically, because it is a very iconic costume in Marvel Comics. And then you have newer characters like Amadeus Cho and Kamala Khan and characters of that ilk who are bringing fresh blood to different aspects of the characters that they inhabit. Amadeus Cho really enjoys being the Hulk. I know a lot of people have a problem with that. I don't. I think it's a neat take on the character. Kamala Khan idolizes and worships the Avengers, specifically Carol Danvers, so she took up the mantle as Miss Marvel because essentially Carol Danvers wasn't using that name anymore. So I think Miss Marvel and the Totally Awesome Hulk are two of the stronger SJW Marvel books that are being put out at the moment, anyway. And then you have like people, specifically Captain Cummings. The reason I wanted to make this stream broadcast. I've never streamed on YouTube before, so this is a first for me. I think it's pretty obvious. I just finished watching. It's titled SJW Marvel Turns Punisher into an After-School Special, and it was in my recommended list because I have been watching a lot of anti-SJW Marvel videos, and this one just was the straw that broke the camel's back. I watched the video, and as I was watching the video, was making mental notes. I wish I had had a pen and paper handy because, boy. At one point in the video, he goes over the coloring of the book, and I'm not super familiar with technical details of coloring. I'm not an artist. I'm not a writer. I just know what I enjoy when it comes to comic books. I've enjoyed this Punisher run. I think it's been very fun, for lack of a better word. Has it been as violent or as gritty as past Punisher stories? No, not at all. For the simple fact that it's a different time. In the mid to late 80s, early 90s, Punisher could be as dark and violent and gritty and mean-spirited as the writers and artists wanted to make him. Now Marvel is owned by Disney. Disney not only makes a ton of money off of Marvel properties, but also dumps a lot of money into Marvel properties. There is going to be some pushback from the House of Mouse on what can go on in a main universe Punisher book. And make no mistake, this is a main universe Punisher book. There are allusions to other heroes, other villains. In the particular issue that Captain Cummings was reviewing, issue 13 of the, I believe it's issue 13 of the new series. Yeah, 13. There's a panel where Frank is sitting on his chair drinking a cup of coffee out of a Nelson and Murdoch coffee cup. Like it's clearly 619 or 629 or whatever. I get so confused when it comes to the numbering of the different Marvel universes. The main Marvel universe, the one that's Secret Wars consolidated, the Ultimate Universe and the Prime Marvel Universe. Now it's all the same. And Local Man Logan and God, that event made my brain hurt. Going back to his point that he was making, however, he mentioned the coloring on specifically a two-page spread that was like 8 panels for the whole spread, maybe 18. And he said, this coloring is very feminazi. Because it tends, some of the panels tended to favor purple and pink and the shades of yellow and very warm, typically considered feminine colors. And that struck a nerve with me for the simple fact that color has no agenda. Specifically color on a page. There is no agenda there. Haven't read this particular issue yet. So I don't know if maybe there were neon lights that were maybe casting a light source or whatever. Color on a page has no agenda. None whatsoever. And then there's a point where he's talking about there's a scene in the book where a kid ends up with a gun, and he takes it to a pawn shop and sells it to the guy, and Frank goes in. He's like, you bought a gun from a kid. Like, he basically is asking me, what the fuck is, why would you buy this gun from this kid? Give the kid money for the gun. And granted, it's a little heavy-handed, sure. But at the same time, Captain Cummings' argument of it is, well, I agree that gun laws are really lax, but wouldn't you be commending the pawn shop owner for, like, taking the gun away from the kid and giving him money and then selling it? Like, no. You call the police in that instance. You keep the kid as long as possible. You call the police. Boom. Done. End of story. Like, people anti-SJW Marvel. I'm just going to start saying anti-Marvel because that's what it is. These are the people who are reading too much into different things. I know Dan Slott's gotten a lot of shit for some of the stuff he posts on his Twitter account. I do follow Dan Slott on Twitter. He's one of my favorite creators right now. I guess I'm not a real Marvel fan because I actually enjoy his Spider-Man work. I love Superior Spider-Man. His Silver Surfer work with Mike Allred is beautiful. It's a masterpiece. It's possibly one of the best science fiction romance stories that's been released in ever. And don't get me wrong, it's a romance. And it's beautiful. It's just grand, it's sweeping, epic, all these words that just do yourself a favor, read it. It's so good. I think the first 2 trades are out now. Go pick it up. It's so good. But Dan Slott gets shit on a lot for his political leanings. And if there are times when it's like, dude, just stop. Like I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not one of those that says he's not a president, because unfortunately he is. But I didn't vote for him. I don't support his policies. I don't agree with any of the garbage that comes out of his mouth. Dan Slott has a more public forum than I do, because I can just bitch about it to my friends, or I can, to family, or on Facebook, where I have less than 200 friends. Dan Slott has thousands and thousands of followers on Twitter, and a lot of people follow him because of what he says, not because they agree with it, but because they disagree with it. They're very contrarian. So I think, and I hate to say this as much as I like Dan Slott, and I love his, like I said, I love his Spider-Man work. I love his Silver Surfer. I love a lot of the stuff he's done. He was really kind of the start of the SJW Marvel movement. I was watching a video by somebody else the other day who praised Joe Quesada in the late 90s, taking over the role of editor-in-chief and making the bold, brave decision to have Kevin Smith come in like Daredevil. And Kevin Smith's Daredevil was good. It didn't break any new ground. And I'm a huge Kevin Smith fan. I'm a cacophony apologist. I'm a widening gyre apologist. I want to see it finished. His Daredevil was very safe. The only thing he did was he killed a character that hadn't been used in like 20 years. Joe Quesada didn't really do anything out of the ordinary to make Marvel a profitable company. It's just that what he did was he reintroduced the Marvel Knights line. He helped spearhead Marvel Max. They got Spider-Man the movie off the ground. They got X-Men the movie off the ground. Blade was made at that time. So yeah, he kind of pushed Marvel Comics back into the mainstream. But you know what had happened like 10 years before then? X-Men the
animated series,
Spider-Man the animated series.
You had the Fantastic Four cartoon.
You had the Fantastic Four Roger Corman movie, which we don't count that because it was just made to hold on to the rights for a little bit longer. But it's not like Marvel Comics went mainstream before Joe Quesada took over the editor-in-chief chair. There are so many people who just think that because they are taking this is going back to my overarching point. There are people that seem to think that just because Marvel is taking legacy characters and changing who that character's alter ego is, i.e. Thor, Hulk, Captain America, Hawkeye, taking these old, classic, well-loved characters and making them new people. And not just new people, but new people that don't look like them. And that's what it really boils down to. They don't want to see a black man as Captain America. They don't want to see a woman as Thor. They don't want to see a Middle Eastern girl as Miss Marvel. They don't want to see an Asian kid as the Hulk. So it's just... I'm a 31-year-old white man. I have nothing to complain about. I've worked for everything I have. I've earned everything I have. I have nothing to complain about. Neither does fuckhead Joe, who thinks that Thor should be, blonde-haired, blue-eyed, jacked. Neither does, Steve Shithead, who thinks that Hulk isn't supposed to be an Asian kid. He's supposed to be a 30-something white scientist who doesn't want to be the Hulk. It's occurs to him in the 90s. Actually, it may have been the late 80s. Bruce Banner had gotten control of the Hulk side, so much so that he didn't come out of it. He stayed the Hulk for a good long run. I want to say like 2 or 3 years, where he didn't revert back to Bruce Banner. He was had the same intelligence. He had his anger under control. He was still the Hulk. It wasn't a curse to him then. Why is Amadeus Cho having fun being this big green giant who can destroy anything he touches, but not? Why is it any different? We still have Iron Man. Oh wait, no, I forgot. Riri Williams is the new Iron Man. So? These characters are 40, 50, some cases 60 and 70 and 80 years old. There's gotta be new blood injected into them. Captain America. Captain America is now... I didn't like it at first, I'll admit, but then I started reading more of the story, and I'm actually enjoying it because it's a fresh take on the American dream. Captain America Steve Rogers is now a Hydra sleeper agent, and Sam Wilson had taken over as Captain America a couple of years ago. Fucking love Falcon Captain, man. Captain Falcon. Not Falcon Punch, Captain Falcon, Sam Wilson, Captain America. Fucking love it. Because he kept his identity while he was transitioning to Captain America. He still flew. He still had Redbird. I love that. I love that. And I think the big problem with a lot of why people are upset is, again, going back to it, these characters don't look like them anymore. Captain America doesn't look like, Joe Schmo who lives in Idaho and has a wife and 2 kids and a dog and a pickup truck, and he lives, well within his means. They don't like the fact that the new Iron Man, which there's 2. There's two. There's two for almost a year now. There's two Iron Men. Only one of them gets talked about. And it's in a negative light. Riri Williams as Captain America's Iron Man is something that should be celebrated. This is a girl who grew up in not the best conditions, and she built her own custom Iron Man armor. And she did it, and it works. And now the whole story now is her finding her footing in this superhero community as the new Iron Man. But what do we have over here? We've got someone who's taken over Tony Stark's armor. Victor Von Doom. Nobody talks about that one. Nobody talks about the bad guy who's trying to better himself by being Iron Man. Which, in all honesty, I haven't. I read the first three issues of Infamous Iron Man, and I guess that's why nobody's talking about, because it's just good. But it also doesn't give people a reason to complain. And then when Miss Marvel came out, and it was spearheaded by a heavily Muslim creative team, and it didn't just delve into the superhero aspect of it. It dealt with home life for Muslim American kids, and it dealt with the expectations of Middle Eastern kids in America, and it opened up a lot of people to this new way of thinking, and it bummed people out. Like, why? She's a kid. You mean to tell me that if there was a Muslim kid or a Middle Eastern kid or a kid of just a different religion or a different background as you, who was having a hard time, and her home life was okay, but she felt closed and closeted and felt ostracized by her peers. You mean to tell me you wouldn't feel sympathy and empathy for that kid? What the fuck's wrong with you? I love Kamala Khan. I love Kamala Khan. I go back and read the first two trades of the Miss Marvel, the Kamala Khan Miss Marvel book a couple of times a month, but a couple of times a year. I love it. I think it's fantastic. I love the fact that she doesn't. It's another thing of kids finding who they are through their powers while they're learning to use these new powers. She doesn't fully grasp what she can do initially. She has a hard go of it at first, and I think that's wonderful storytelling. And then you turn around and you have these idiots who are like, well, she's brown. She's brown if she speaks funny. Her daddy ain't from here. They go to a church that ain't like mine. Come on, really? We're being a jackass. I People are strange, man. People bitch and complain about everything. And I've been letting this sit for literally almost 2 years now. And after I watched this Captain Cummings video, I had to say something. I'm a huge comic book fan, not just Marvel. I love DC. I was one of the few people who enjoyed Batman vs Superman. I refused to watch Suicide Squad because I'm not a huge Harley Quinn fan, and I knew that was going to be a Harley Quinn movie. I'm looking more forward to seeing Wonder Woman the more and more I hear about it. I haven't gotten around to seeing it yet, but I really want to, and you still have these idiots who are like, well, they're at the Alamo Draft House, they were having a women's-only screening of it, and that's bullshit. We don't ask for men-only screening of movies. It's one night. It wasn't even a full night. It was one screening of the movie. Like you couldn't wait 2.5 hours? Or you just bummed that your wife was leaving? Is that what it is? That she wanted to go out and have fun without you? I love Image Comics. Sex Criminals. Going back to that fraction, Sex Criminals is one of the smartest, funniest books I've read ever, and I love Invincible, and I can't wait to see what happens at the end of that story. I like the new Archie books. Archie got fun, man. Archie got a lot of fun. It's one of those things where when you're 30, 35, 40, you start to realize that entertainment isn't geared towards you. Specifically as a male. Not just a white male, but just as a man in general. Entertainment's not geared towards you. It's geared towards 18 to 25-year-olds and 50 plus. Those are the people that have the most disposable income, whereas 35, 40-year-old men, we don't have that much disposable income, so the entertainment's not geared towards us. That's what pisses a lot of these people off. I don't look like me. Yeah, no shit. Looks like 18-year-old kid with who still lives at home and brings home a few $100 every couple of weeks. He doesn't have any bills to worry about. Family doesn't have to worry about the family. He has to worry about himself. So yeah, they're going to make a character that looks like him. Hey, look at what we did. We made a character that's you. This is you. This is you. This isn't your granddaddy's Captain America. This is you. This isn't your grandmama's Thor. This is you. And that's what Marvel's doing. Marvel is injecting fresh blood into characters that have been around for decades. And it's pissing you off. And you can't stand it. Because the character doesn't look like you. If that's not bigotry, I don't know what is. Hate it for you. Hate it for you. So this has been fun. I'd like to do these like once or twice a week. Just vent for 30 minutes. Because I don't get to do that at home enough. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments. Because nobody watched it with me. That's fine. I have to talk to my camera for half an hour. It's pretty cool. With my webcam. I say I'm going to do this. I'd like to do this once every week or so. I always say I want to make a video once every week or so. It's been almost a year since I made a video, and it wasn't anything but a 30-second video of my youngest son laughing at his mother. And then before that, it had been like 2 years since I made a video, and it was a toy collection that I don't even have any of those anymore. Like that's... I've got new stuff, and new cool stuff, and fun stuff, and expensive stuff, and not so expensive stuff, and giveaways, freebies, and maybe one of these days I'll do a video of my new action figure collection. Actually, on the toy collection, I think I showed pop vinyls, and I do have pop vinyls still. I just don't have them out. So yeah. Thanks for spending the 30 minutes with me, and I'll see you guys again soon.